Love.
Yo, all right, Shalom. I just want to start off by giving all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Mukaddas, Shakatah.
all right, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and Rule Well. Salutations to the elect, preaching this word. This is sitting in truth for us, the four corners of the earth, all right? Once again, we back out here, man, prophesying the downfall, the destruction, all right, this kingdom that y'all know is America, all right? Babylon, the great mystery of Babylon and the scriptures, all right? Coming out here to tell our people, chief, you Negroes, Latinos, Natives, Seminole, Indian, all right, that's walking up and down the street, all right, basically lost and dead, all right, that y'all the children of Israel, okay, and that who you call God, all right, is only dealing with y'all, man, all right, and that salvation is only for you, all right, and also to tell these other nations, all right, whether it be the so-called white man, Asian man, you know, whatever, anyone who's not a Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian, all right, whose bloodline does not go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all right, that you would want to become the bottom of the barrel in the kingdom of heaven, all right, that the roles is gonna switch, man, all right, who you know is niggas today and spicks and whatever the derogatory term they got for gad and you know, up the tomahawk, whatever, savages, man, all right, them about to be your rulers, man, all right, the precious sons of Zion, like it's saying in Lamentations, all right, is about to return and rule through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah, all right, but before that happens, okay, the destruction of America has to come. So we'll get that.
This Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Right, many countries and great kingdoms, right? That's what the prophets before us did, so that's why we doing it now, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, like the scriptures say. Right? The prophets that was before us prophesied against these, so, you know, quote unquote great kingdoms, right? And the great kingdom that's upon the earth right now is America, man. Right, this is the so-called greatest kingdom on the planet. All right, everybody emulates America. All right, if you ever have a chance to go to the eastern part of the world, all right, all of America's customs, all right, these people are drunk off of it, all right. What I'm trying to say, drunk with the wine of her fornication. To say, man. All right, all these nations is drunk off American philosophies, trends, and whatever have you, man. Whatever the so-called American white man is telling you all what to do, all right, that's what the whole world does, man. All right, so this is considered a great kingdom. All right, so the job of the prophecy, Yahweh Shem Shah, is to come out here, all right, and prophesy against this kingdom, man. All right, tell these people of America, all right, that America is about to be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. All right, you so-called white people, y'all going into slavery of the Negroes, Latino, Native, and Seminole Indian, man.
Khan.
All right, that's what's about to happen. That's our job. All right, to tell our, matter of fact, Ezekiel 3, 18, to tell our people, all right, the impending danger that's about to hit America, man. All right, stop being joined unto these heathens, man. All right? Matter of fact,
This Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
War, evil, and pestilence. That's what we coming out here telling you what's happening, man. World War III, not only World War III, okay, but you had the it was a congressman, all right, his name slips me right now, all right, but he did a survey among the American people, and do they believe there's going to be a civil war in America, all right? Now, we know that civil war is basically, actually, that civil war is going to happen in America, the race war is going, all right? Everybody's going to turn against each other, right? And fight, all right, because it's prophesied in the scriptures, and that's what we're telling you, Lord, all right, what else say, pestilence, all right, and great evil, man. All right, many diseases, great evil, things that you deem to be evil, man. All right, babies is going to be out here getting killed. That's going to be the judgment of the Lord. People are going to be dying of starvation. All right, all type of shit. All many ways of excruciating death is going to be happening out here in these streets, man. All right, in the streets of America. All right, and we seen it happen in other places of the world, man. It's just like the scriptures call this place the virgin daughter of Babylon. It hasn't been touched yet. So that's why when we say, when we prophesy war, evil, and pestilence, all right, that's why it's so far-fetched for these people, man. All right, because once again, the virgin daughter of Babylon has never been touched, man. All right.
Right, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation.
Right, nation shall rise against nation, man. That's a part of the war, man. All right. Of course, World War III on a global scale, all right, but the war within this country, man, all right. Nation is gonna rise against nation. Everybody is gonna go into their own people, man. All right, you Negroes, Latino, Natives. All right, y'all gonna be with each other. So-called white man is gonna be with each other. The Asian man, the Middle Eastern, man. All right,
Still rolling.
Bro, all right, Salaki said I came out there, but if you ever go to jail, all right, you see that everybody goes with their own people, man. All right, you got the Aryan Brotherhood, all that type of shit. Niggas with each other, Latinos with each other, because y'all still people. And whatever ever happened, man. All right, whatever other nation, they all with each other. And that's how the climate of America is going to be, right? Everybody is going to be on their own side, man. That's why the scriptures say, nation shall rise against nation, talking about nationality, right?
It says, nation shall rise against nation,
Right.
kingdom against kingdom.
Kingdom against kingdom. That's the World War III, man. The American kingdom, empire, whatever you want to call it. All right, against the eastern part of the world, man. Every other kingdom, man. All right, because you see in the media, these kingdoms is always beefing with each other, man. All right, we always tell brothers go get the RT News app. All right, go to American News or World News, and it's war. All right, or moves being made to provoke a war, man. All right.
And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right, famine, pestilence, and earthquakes. Just like it said in Jeremiah 28 and 8, man. Famine, once again, is being reiterated, man. All right, because that's a plague that the Most High is going to... Man, famine, death. It's like you're going to die of death. You're going to die of hunger, man. All right? You're going to watch your children die of hunger. All right?
All these are the beginnings of sorrow.
And that's just the beginning of sorrows, man. All right? That's just the beginning, man. All right? You would think that that would be when shit is at the max, but that's just the beginning when you see these things pass. Things are going to continue to get worse in America, man. That's the second Esdras, 15 and 16.
Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. It say, for there shall be sedition among men.
Right, sedition among men. You see that all the damn time, man. All right, sedition among men, an uprising, a revolt against the government. And you got niggas out there protesting Trump every goddamn day, man. All right, in some shape, form, or fashion. All right, the people are all losing respect for the so-called authority in this country, which is the government, man. All right, the police, who branch of the government, man. People are losing respect for it, all right? And sooner or later, it's going to get to the point where they lose all respect for it and really start to provoke. When you see these police starting getting dropped in the street, man, all right? Which is going to bring forth the martial law, all right? The war is about to start.
It say, and invading one another, they shall not regard the kings nor princes.
Right, and invading one another. All right, people gonna be running up in each other's house, man. All right, because if you hungry and your children hungry, what you gonna do? You gonna try to feed them and yourself by any means, man. All right. So when your neighbor that you know for 30 years, you know how niggas live in the neighborhood a long time, you know him for 30 years. When he run up in your house and draw down on you for your food, don't be surprised. All right, because going back to that Jeremiah 28 and 8, the prophets told you, man. All right, and the spirit of the prophets is subject to the prophets. So just like we was telling you in the ancient world, all right, that was us. I'm telling you in the ancient world, we back here again to tell you again, man. All right, the Most High is about to bring judgment into this place, man, whether you believe it or not, man. All right?
And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Then you go once again. All right, because the vision that I always get in my head is you going to have some nigga, all right, that everybody love. All right, let's say Jay-Z, he gonna come out in the street on the podium and say, look, we need to stop this, down the third. Man, somebody might shoot that nigga in the head, man. All right? Because they not gonna regard that shit no more. All right? When a man is in dire straits, all right, he's not looking at you with some type of respect, man. Or some type of admiration, man. His stomach hurt, he hungry. All right, so he's gonna just try to feed himself, man. All right, so all you niggas out there that be, you think you the ruler of the people, man. All you rap niggas, you NBA players, man, ain't nobody gonna regard nothing you say. All right, because you see it on a small level now, man. All right, when a nigga like LeBron James say, let's say when the chips start to get pushed, they gonna be using chips. All right, he gonna come out and say, well, yeah, the chip is cool, man. Use the chip. You got some fly ass commercial with him using the chip, and niggas is gonna get the chip. Excuse me, niggas is gonna get the chip because of that, man. All right, so you kings and you princes, whether it be among the Israelites or you rich niggas, or just in this country in general, man. All right, nobody's gonna regard anything you say no more, man. Because the Most High is gonna turn everybody's spirit up in a warlike spirit, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to calm the people down. All right, and that's once again when that martial law is gonna come into play. All right, you start seeing these troops, all right, drawing down on people, beating the shit out of them, all right, throwing their babies around, man. All right, because the Most High gonna turn the spirit up on the devil too.
It say, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And a man shall desire to go into a city and not be able.
A man shall desire to go into a city and not be able. That's the martial law. All right, and we saw even in 2000. Damn, what was that, man? It was a couple years ago with the Republican convention, man, in Cleveland, Ohio. We saw how quick Esau can just block everything off. All right, everything was blocked off, and he turned shit upside down overnight, man. All right, so that's how it's gonna be in that day, all right, with that martial law. All right, you might, let's say you live in Bethel, you're gonna be within the confines of that area of town. All right, you're not gonna be able to leave. You ain't gonna be able to go to the west side. You ain't gonna be able to go to this, that, and the third, man. All right, as well as other places in America, man. All right, a man shall desire to go into a city and he will not be able. That's martial law. All right. I got it.
This is Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath.
Right, stop. The devil, all right? Esau, the so-called white man, all right? Devil just means deceiver, all right? Esau, with his imagery, he got you thinking that the devil is a red man with horns and a pitchfork. No, the devil is the deceiver, all right? Who's deceived the whole earth, man? All right, so-called white man, Esau, he did that shit. So he's the ultimate deceiver, man. All right? Read that back from the top.
Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you, having great wrath.
Hey, having great wrath. All right, what's that great wrath? Hey, man, and that's how you know who the devil is, man, because who comes down with great wrath? Jay can't come down with great wrath on nobody but each other. These other nations, they can't come down with that wrath, all right? They can, but not on the level of Esau, man. Like, because he has all the weapons. That's his blessing, man. All right, Esau has the microwave guns. He has the tear gas. He has the mustard gas. All right, he has all these weapons to destroy you. So when he comes down with great wrath, all right, on you Israelites, all right, you're gonna know. That's when you're gonna know who the devil is. That's when you're gonna call upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, because when the East, I mean, think about 70 AD. I know you niggas don't know what that is, all right, but 70 AD, when Jerusalem was besieged, man, Esau ain't coming down on some, y'all want to come with me shit, he ain't on smooth shit. He came in there killing motherfuckers, man, all right? Just how, that's how Esau do when he's ready to invade you, all right? He comes in with great wrath, all right? How Esau was, he encircle the whole nation, make sure nothing get in, I strangle that nation. That's the so-called white man. He has no mercy. Alright?
It says, and when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And to the woman were given 2 wings.
Chapter 30, verse 14. They came upon me as a wild breaking of waters, and the desolation they rolled themselves upon me. Yeah, that's talking about the martial law, Like it said, the devil gonna come down, have a great wrath, and when you keep reading on that chapter, it talks about the serpent going against the woman. The woman is the Israelites, and part of that great wrath will be that martial law. It said they came upon me as breaking of waters, and Revelation talks about how they came as a flood, because when the flood comes, it's big,
You're speaking on
when waters break, it just spread them out. Like I've said, they surround that nation, then conquer them, strangle them. Like I got one more precept real quick. This Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19. So they that fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up the standard against it. So yeah, that enemy Esau gonna send them doing troops, that martial law to come in like a flood, but the Lord go lift up that standard. You know, it could be spiritual powers, it could be an angel, but the Lord gonna lift up that standard to the ones that fear him.
The enemy coming in like a flood, all right? Just like in the days of Noah when the flood came. That's how Esau gonna come down, man. On you niggas, man, all right?
God, it's Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall.
As a breach ready to fall, right? Just like, let's say like a dam, right? Heavy water is hitting that dam, right? That's like a breach ready to fall, right? You know, eventually it's gonna fall, right? It's gonna come suddenly, right? Like the scripture gonna do it to you.
God, swell out in a high wall whose breaking coming suddenly in an instant.
Yeah, it's breaking coming suddenly in an instant, alright? That's how the judgment on you 2/3 niggas is gonna come, alright? That's why you niggas is continually immersed in your folly. You continue to walk up and down the streets of America, alright, doing whatever the fuck you wanna do, man. Alright? Not paying attention to the prophets, man. Alright? Brothers ain't got, I don't think it's enough hands of the prophets to count how many times niggas walk past us when we talk. You know what I mean? So that shit is gonna come suddenly, man. Alright? Proverbs 1.
God. God. This is Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 13. Therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall,
Right.
swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant.
Breaking coming suddenly at an instant, right? That's why the scriptures always talk about the travail of a woman. Right? So, destruction and peril is gonna come as the travail of a woman. Like brothers, you know, and have children, right? When your woman goes into labor, right? That shit go to 0 to 100, right? She's chilling, whatever, then boom, you know, she's in excruciating pain, or on her way to excruciating pain, and that's how the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna fall upon 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Instantly, alright?
God, as the precept says, he says it's the time to Noah, man. So I'm gonna get this. Is Matthew chapter 24, in verse I started 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Right, as the days of Noah were, alright, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be, alright? The niggas back in the days of Noah, alright, Noah was out there telling them it's gonna rain, man. Alright, but water had never fell from the sky at that point, alright? The earth was watered with the dews, alright? Just like you go outside in the morning, you see the mist called dew, but the mist that's over the grass, that's dew. That's how the earth was watered at that time, alright? So Noah was warning the people something that they never seen, so they didn't believe it. And that's the same way they do us, because they've never seen the so-called white man being straight. They've never seen America being feral, man. Alright? This is known as the safest country, alright, on the planet right now, man. Alright? But America is going to be fucking destroyed, man. Alright? Because you can't stop the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai. Ain't nobody safe. Alright? When the Lord want to judge you, ain't nobody safe, man. And the so-called white man, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, all you other fucking nations, you're not safe, alright? Just like the niggas back in the days of Noah, alright? Because you will see how it was crazy. Water never fell from the sky ever. Alright, so if you got somebody saying, hey man, water's about to fall from the sky and kill you. I ain't gonna look at him like he's a goofy nigga. Like, alright man, whatever. Same way we tell you fire about to fall from the sky. Alright? You all look at us like we some fucking dumb niggas, man. Alright, but just like in that time, hey, just like the scripture said, they was beating on the ark vehemently, man. That's how y'all gonna be beating on the spiritual ark trying to get in. Alright, but just like back then, the spirit of the Most High is gonna close the ark. It was a physical ark, and now it's a spiritual ark. The doors are gonna be closed. Alright? Glued to the doors of repentance, it's gonna be closed. Niggas gonna die out of it.
I got the priest real quick.
God, this is verse 38. It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Yeah, eating, drinking, and fucking. That's what Israelites do. Knowing that marriage is just the act of sex with a woman, alright? That's what the Israelites do, eating, drinking, partying, and fucking, man. Alright? Israel ain't changed, man. So that's all they was doing back then before the destruction came. And that's what you niggas gonna get caught doing now, man. Like they say in the world, you got caught with your pants down, man. That's how you niggas is gonna get caught out here with your pants down, man. All right?
One more verse. It says, and knew not until the flood came.
Knew not until the flood came, just like you niggas, man. Knew not until the flood came, all right? When America is in peril, it's gonna be like the purge out here, man. I know y'all seen the purge. It's gonna be like the purge out here, man. All right? That's when y'all niggas gonna get it, man. That's when you gonna know. That's when you gonna want to worship the Lord. It ain't gonna work.
It took them away, took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Yeah, it took them all away. It's like this fire gonna swoop you niggas up, man. It's gonna take you away. All right, and that's the same way the coming of the Lord is gonna be instant. All right, what you call a surprise to you niggas. All right, y'all not watching. All right, hey, like the scripture said, the Lord gonna come like a thief in the night. You know how a thief in the night, but he don't come at 7:30 in the evening when you watch the TV. All right, he comes in the late night, man. All right. So the metaphor there is the Lord is gonna catch you niggas sleeping.
All right, this second Ezra, chapter 16, verse 3. The sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back?
Yeah, sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back, all right? Who you call God, all right, who these people call God turns up the tribulation in America, what the fuck you gonna do, man? All right? Now the scripture say, who can turn back the arrow of a mighty archer, man? All right. Once that shit shot, it's gone. Did you ever, on the song. And that's how it's gonna be when the Lord start judging this place and start dropping niggas, man. It's gonna be on, man. Ain't gonna be no turning back. Like, that's why the scriptures say, serve the Creator in the days that are you. Man, the Most High ain't looking for no, what they call Johnny come lately niggas. All right, niggas wanna come in at the last minute, man. All right. Now you do have some of your elect that will do that, so like, excuse me. All right. I'm talking about you niggas that know the truth and procrastinating now. All right. You niggas is gonna be smoked out here, man.
A fire is set on you, and who may quench you?
Fire is sent among you. All right. Who's gonna turn the missiles back, man? Who's gonna quench that fire? All right.
Plagues are sent unto you.
Plagues, all right, when we're talking about the famine, pestilence, death, war, plagues, all right? It's like, read about the exodus of Egypt, what the Most High was doing to them fuck-ass Egyptians, man. Hitting them with mad plagues, man. The cursed born was dying, no crops, no nothing. Everything was fucked up. That's how the Most High is about to plague this place, man. All right? Everything about to be fucked up out there, man. All right? All the shit that you niggas hold near and dear to your heart, your children, all right? Imagine not being able to feed your child, looking at your crying baby, knowing they about to die. That's how the Most High about to strangle you niggas, man. All right? About to strangle you niggas, man. Where everything you love, everything you hold near and dear to you, man. All right, the Most High about to fucking strangle you with it, man. You love your wife, hey man, martial arts, you might come in and start raping, man. You love your children more than the Most High, all right, they gonna die. Whatever you love, your job, you already know that shit gonna be shut down. Right? Whatever the fuck you out here worshiping, the Most High is gonna strangle you with that shit. Gonna kill your ass.
What is seed that may drive it away? So yeah, it say plagues are sent unto you, and what is seed that may drive them away?
Yeah, so ain't shit you can do about it, man. When the Most High is ready to judge a kingdom, all right, it's gonna get judged, all right, however way he sees fit. You know what I mean? Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, you think the niggas was able to do something about it? This is spiritual something. If they was able to, they seen the fire coming out the sky, they dropped and hit a quick prayer. Most I said, oh, fuck it. No, he burnt them up. They was doing what he told them not to do, all right? Just like America, and because the nation of Israel, you doing what the Most I told you not to do. Yeah.
All right, this Proverbs chapter 1, verse 21. Because I have called and ye refused.
Because I have called and ye refused. What was that talking about? All right, the Most High, hold that. Yeah. So, hey, this song's 147:19. The Most High is only calling one nation of people. All right? It's not calling just like you go to church. It's everybody who wants to come to God and all that shit. No, he's calling the Israelites, man. All right?
In Psalms chapter 147, verse 19, he showeth his word unto Jacob.
Right, so how, if the Most High called you with his word. All right, so the scriptures say that he showed his word unto Jacob, with Jacob, right? Jacob, his name was changed to Israel, right? And the 12 sons he has, the Israelites, right? That's who he's calling, right? Because he only gives his word to Jacob. Go ahead.
His statutes and his judgment unto Israel.
Law, right? Statutes and his judgments unto Israel. So what are the Israelites are in this contract? Right? Like they say in the world, breach of contract. You Israelites breach the contract, right?
Verse 20, he hath not dealt so with any nation.
He's not dealt so with any nation, right? So what is you other G22 ministries and all you clown ass, whatever you want to call yourself? What you talking about, man? He said he hasn't dealt so with any other nation, man. Right?
And as for his judgments,
read.
they have not known
They don't know
them.
shit about the Bible, man. That's why you fucking go off every time you open your mouth out the scripture. You don't know shit about the judgments of the Most High, man. All right? 2/3 too.
It's Proverbs chapter 1, verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse.
Right, ye refuse, Israelites, all right? He said he show up his word in the Jacob, all right? So he said you called and ye refuse, all right? You niggas, all right? Latins, fucking Native Americans, savages, all right?
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right, stretched out his hand and no man regarded amongst the Israelites, okay?
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Said and not on his counsel, right? But
and would none of my reproof.
and this is the reproof right here, right? And you don't want none of it, all right? That's why even a nigga that stop, come listen for a minute, then he'll hear something he don't like and leave. You don't want none of the reproof for the Heavenly Father, all right? So let's see what the Lord gonna do.
I will also laugh at your
He
calamity.
gonna laugh at your calamity, all right? But one thing you know about niggas, like Israelites, niggas love calling on the Lord when they going through something. Right? That's the only time a nigga was, even though they called him on an idol, Jesus, that's the only time you'll hear anything about God out of a nigga's mouth when he going through something. Right? But as long as the nigga got a little money in his pocket, you know, maybe a bitch or something, apartment, car, they don't fuck about y'all by shit y'all shot, right? So that's why when these perils come upon you, the Lord's gonna fucking laugh at you. Right? Through us. We gonna be laughing. It's like we his mouthpiece, right? Out here speaking. Right? We his mouthpiece. We gonna be laughing at y'all, man. Right? When you can't eat, right? When the martial law chiefs beating the shit out you, right? We gonna laugh at you, right? Just like y'all laugh at us. Hey, like Job said, I am one that's mocked of my neighbor, man. Right? Jeremiah got to the point where he wanted to, he said, I will not say the name of Yahweh Shah no more. Because niggas was talking shit about him, alright? So we gonna get our get back, man. Through the strength and power of Yahweh Shah. Same way y'all laugh and mock, you say shit about us, we this and we that, that's the same way we gonna get to do you in that day. Lord willing.
I'll preach it real quick. This Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says,
read verse 12.
This Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Israel, therefore I number you to the sword, man. Alright, when you call God, he's gonna fucking kill you, man. Alright?
And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter.
Bow down to the slaughter. What's slaughter? Mass killing. Alright? So what is this love doctrine that everybody talks about in the Bible? It says you're gonna bow down to the slaughter. Alright?
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Because when I called you, you did not answer. How is the Lord calling you? Right? Out here on the street, man. Like you're a Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, any, God's calling you. Alright? There you go. You don't want to hear this shit, man. So that's why you're going to bow to the slaughter. That's why the Lord's going to fucking destroy you, man. Alright? And you niggas need it, man. Alright? 2/3 of the nation of Israel, that's a mercy kill, man. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of faggots, man. Natural sexuals. Alright? Effeminates.
When I spake, ye did not hear.
When I spake, you did not hear. How is the Lord speaking? Through his men. And who's hearing us? Other than the elect, other than the hope of the elect. Who's hearing us out here? What nigga, Latino, Native American you see stop up here and ask a question? Or do anything besides just, hey, man, what y'all doing is cool. Alright? That's not gonna get you in. Cheerleading ain't gonna get you in. Alright? Ain't no cheerleaders, ain't no cheerleader section on the chariot, man. Alright? The niggas that just pumped up the prophets, man. Alright? You gonna die too.
But did evil before my eyes.
But did evil before my eyes. What's that evil? Everything that's contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments. Right? Now we know we're not professing that we perfect. Not at all. Alright, but brothers are putting their best foot forward. Right? Y'all continue to do this evil in front of the Most High's eyes willingly. You don't give a fuck. Because even if I tell you don't eat pork, you gonna go have a pork sandwich, 5 pork chop. You know what I'm saying? Tell a nigga woman don't eat that all that seafood, all that not seafood, shrimp, crab, and lobster. What she gonna do? Go to Red Lobster, man. Niggas ain't gonna quit. Alright?
It says, and then choose that wherein I delight not.
Yeah, it shows everything that the Most High hated. That's what it shows. Alright, what's that? The philosophies of America. Right. The philosophies of America, that's what you chose. Right? You chose everything that the so-called white man told you and not what the Heavenly Father told you through the prophets. That's what you chose. You chose to be on the losing team. Right? That's like a nigga, that's like that nigga LeBron James, free agent right now. That's like him going to the shitty team, man. Going to the fucking Grizzlies or something. You know what I'm saying? Why would you go to a losing ass team? It's like you niggas chose Esau, man. You chose the losing team. Alright? So the Lord gonna destroy you for that. You got that?
It's John chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil.
Right, and this is how it's shot when you call Jesus. Alright, talking to the Israelites. Ye are of your father the devil.
And the lust of your father ye will do.
And everything your father lusts after, that's what you lust after, man. And everything that your father Esau lusts after, alright, is everything that's contrary to the scriptures, man. Alright? So that's why you have flamboyant Israelite faggots, man. Alright? Feminine Israelites, man. Alright? Niggas love everything verse to the scriptures, man. Alright? Because you're of your father the devil. Like all this killing in the street. They ain't even in our spirit. We spiritual people, man. Alright? What you hey, niggas start talking about bodies they caught and all that type of shit. That's because you are your father the devil. Alright? Y'all niggas are gangster. Esau a gangster. He made you gangster. Alright? So-called white man is the real gangster on the earth. Anytime you can go into a motherfucker's country and say, fuck everything that you got set up, this is how it's gonna go, you a gangster. That's a real gangster, not you niggas in the street. Alright?
He was a murderer from the beginning.
Talking about Cain, alright? He was a murderer from the beginning, alright? You know, some of y'all don't believe in reincarnation. You don't believe in reincarnation in the scripture. Right? So the spirit of Cain came back in the spirit of Esau. So Cain slayed Abel. He was a murderer from the beginning. Right? Just like Esau is a murderous demon. Esau loves death. Right? Bring it forth, right?
And abode not in the truth.
And abode not in the truth. Esau. Alright, you abode not in the truth, man. Just like your forefather Cain, man. Alright, you abode not in the truth, man. Alright, because it was simple. Even though the Most High the spirit of everybody to believe in, and you just came with the wrong sacrifice. And you had the nerve to get mad at the Most High because you came with the wrong sacrifice. It's just like when Esau come up here, we tell him everything that he's done wrong, and he gets mad. It's the same thing. That's how we know who you are in the scriptures, man. Even though you did this shit, you get mad that we tell you that you have to get punished for it. Alright? You had something else?
I had a precept.
Right,
It was still one of these two.
go ahead, man.
It says, because there is no truth in him.
There's no truth in him. Esau is a fucking liar, man. Scripture say that he's the forger of lies. There's no truth in him, man. If this is 2018, if you still believe the white man's media, you're an idiot, man. Alright? Everything he says is a lie. It's something to scheme to get you later with. Alright? Use mind control over you, man. That's all the media is witchcraft. That's why everybody thinks the same, man. Don't you think it's kind of odd in a society that everybody has the same mindset? Ask a nigga about homosexuality. He ain't even a homo, but he tell you it's cool. That's because he's living within that politically correct standard, right? The American standard, right? Don't say anything about homos. Be a gentleman, right? Don't stand for nothing, especially the Israelites. That's what America teaches the Israelite man. Be a bitch, right? Don't stand for nothing and run after your woman, right? Which is a lie.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of
The father of lies, man. So-called white man's father a lie. Everything, and this whole place is a lie. Everything in this place is a lie. The history that they taught you is a lie. Alright, it told you was an African or Puerto Rican or whatever you Israelites call yourself. They told you that shit. And y'all believe it. Y'all believe that shit. Y'all believe these lies. They told you that they was the superior people on the planet. They told you that they was the superior people on the planet. And you believe it. That's why you niggas run with your tail tucked every time you see the so-called white people. They tricked you into thinking that they're above you, man. Everything he says is a lie, man. Anytime the so-called white man say go left, go fucking right, man. Alright, do the exact opposite of what he say, man. Alright? You got a precept, man?
Yeah, it's Jude chapter 1, verse 11. Woe to them, for they have gone in the way of Cain, and ran greedily after the error of Balaam for reward.
Yeah, hey, even your idols, man. Speaking on Balaam, your fucking idols, man. Where you get your idols from, man? Alright, where you niggas get Jesus from, man? Niggas didn't make, where you get that from? It's so-called white men, man. Alright? Now, we know some of the idols Jake didn't make up. Jake is wicked, alright? Talking about now, man, these idols in America, man, Esau lets you do that shit. Run around worshiping all these different gods, man. Alright? You got people that believe a little bit of Islam, they believe a little bit of Buddha. That shit confusing, man. How you believe in 7 different fucking religions, man? You're an asshole, man. Alright? You Israelites, alright, the Most High is gonna kill you, man, for your idol worship, especially you, Ephraim. Alright?
Alright, here's a little bit more on it. It said, and perished in the gainsaying of Kor.
Oh, so like, that's my bad. You still got that in Genesis?
Oh, yeah, I got Genesis.
No, if you got a preset, get that.
Kind. I got a precept what he said.
Hold on, I'm gonna let him finish right there. My bad.
Nah, you good.
It's Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Yeah, man, because back to that Proverbs, the first chapter, when it said the Lord gonna laugh at y'all, you know, that time he gonna use his man to laugh at y'all, you know, the Lord's his prophets. So when that time his man that was telling y'all what's gonna happen and y'all wasn't listening to him, they gonna be cool, but y'all gonna be the whole opposite, you know? Like it said, like it said, his servants gonna eat and you shall be hungry. They gonna drink, you shall be thirsty. They gonna rejoice, you gonna be ashamed, you know, because you ain't come to the true power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So you'll get punished for that.
I get that. Going off of what he said, man. I'm gonna get Psalms chapter 40 and verse 14. Let me start at 14. It says, let them be ashamed and confounded together that seek after my soul to destroy it. Let them be driven backward and put to shame that wish me evil. Let them be desolate for a reward to their shame that say of me, aha, aha. You know what I'm saying? So like you said, man, like all those people that are scoffers the gate, which we already know they were gonna do that because that's already in the scriptures. People do that, man. They're gonna be in for a destiny, man. Y'all laughed at us, so Lord's gonna make us so we can laugh at y'all, man.
Back to that Proverbs, this Proverbs chapter 1, verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
And that's what we're gonna be doing, mocking y'all, man. Alright, when you start asking questions about the scripture, alright? You bring up the times you ain't want to hear. Alright? Or when you see somebody on the street and the fucked up state, you gonna laugh. Nigga, that's what's up now. Where's Jesus? Alright? That's how we're gonna be mocking you with your gods. Right? You see a Muslim, alright, why did Allah get you out of this? You know what I mean? Where's Jesus? Especially the nigga woman. Alright? Where's Jesus at? Ain't nobody gonna be saying Jesus in that day like the nigga woman gonna be saying. They say Jesus. Alright? They gonna be screaming that shit. Jesus. They gonna be laughing. Where that fuck that white boy at? Why he ain't come get you yet? You hungry? Why ain't Jesus feed you yet? your baby over there passing out. What's wrong? Jesus don't love him too?
And like that one scripture that say, in Judges, matter of fact, read this down.
I'm gonna get that. Why he's reading now? Look at this, man. He said that. This is Judges chapter 10 and verse 12. It says, I'm gonna start at verse 12 because it's gonna talk about it. It says the Zidonians also and the Amalekites and the Maonites did oppress you, and ye cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hands. Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods.
Yeah, because that's what Israel do. All right, it's the spirit ain't in the book of Judges. That's what Israel do. All right, Most High say Israel. The book of Judges is a great book to read. Say Israel, and niggas go back and do what they was doing before. If you say Israel, they cry again, then you go back and do what you was doing before. All right, Israel is a backslide nation. So that's what the Most High talking about. Like, goddamn, just like anybody, man. Anybody you help all the time, and they keep shitting on you. Goddamn, I just saved you out of this captivity. You gonna go back and do the same shit right in front of my face? Fuck, you know what I'm saying?
God says, wherefore I will deliver you no more.
I ain't delivering you no more, alright? Now the elect is gonna be delivered. 2/3 niggas say, y'all going through this, man. So I ain't delivering your ass no more. Hey, that's why the Most High said, he turned his back. He's gonna paraphrase, he's gonna turn his back to their not as their offenses, man. Alright? Turn his back on Israel, man. Basically like, fuck y'all, man. Because no matter what I do for y'all, you niggas, you Latinos, you Native Indians, no matter what I do for y'all find a way to shit on me. Right? You find a way to embarrass me. Just like your children is a representation of you, we the representation of the Most High on the planet. Alright? So if your child was going out in the world fucking up and doing a whole bunch of shit that they know that they shouldn't be doing, you would be embarrassed. And that's the same way the Most High is embarrassed among these nations, man. Alright, because when a fucking gook is looking at an Israelite saying they ain't shit, alright? That's embarrassing to the Most High, man. Alright? So-called white man is lifting up with pride over the Israelites, man. Alright?
It says, verse 13.
You got a woman cop, man. Fucking woman cop. That place is fucking crazy, man. Alright? And you woman cops, man, you gonna be getting raped in that day, man. So listen to a woman cop, man. A fucking woman cop, man. Oh, man.
Verse 13 it says, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods.
Yeah, you have forsaken me and served other gods. Who's your God? So-called white man. Yeah, you got idols. Yeah, you got fuck them idols. I ain't even gonna say their names. But your real God is the so-called white man. That's who you serve. That's who you worship. That's who sets forth the law, statutes, and commandments for you. Alright? Cause like the brothers always say, a nigga,
good.
You know, Salaki, man. Alright? This shit is my train of thought. We don't give
Verse 13, yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry to the gods which ye have chosen.
Go cry to the gods which ye have chosen, man. I said the Most High saying, let's see if they can deliver you, man. You chose Jesus, let's see what he can do. You chose Buddha, you chose so-called white man, alright? Chose all that shit. You know what I mean? And then Jake talking down to Jake, man. Alright? Hey, you niggas is gonna get it, man. This nigga talking about act right, man. Alright? That man is oppressed, man. He Ecclesiastes 7:7, man. He supposed to act like that, man. That is acting right, man. You ain't supposed to act like that, man. Anytime a motherfucker to say something to you, man. Alright? You should be a man is homeless, laying on the street, man. You want him to be in a good mood? Oh, man, he's bumped out, man.
This Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yeah, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if you oppress, you ain't gonna chill out. If you oppress, you gonna be fucking mad out here, man. Like we is. Alright? Jake is a real character, man. Alright, but if you oppress, you supposed to act like that. You supposed to be mad, you supposed to be cussing motherfuckers out, man. You move with wisdom. Right? You're supposed to be angry, man. Alright? Go back.
Khan says, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Right. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. Let them fake ass gods, whatever you worship. Right? Whether it be the nigga woman, man. Alright, Esau, whatever you worship out here, let that shit deliver you, man. Especially your money. You money hungry niggas. Let's see if your money can save you, man. Alright, you fresh ass niggas, you got your new J's on all the time, man. You know, all that shit. Let's see if that shit gonna save you in that day, man. Alright? And being cool and shit ain't gonna save you, man. Most I ain't cool with niggas. Are you cool with your children? Like you cool with them and shit? No, niggas. You want them to do what the fuck you say. So you cool ass niggas, hey, the Most High gonna kill your cool ass.
Con. It says, and the children of Israel said unto the Lord, we have sinned. Do thou unto us whatsoever seemeth good, but to thee, deliver us only, we pray thee this day.
Israel, bullshit, alright? Yeah, we humble, alright, that's being humble. You just do what you want to do to us, but please say, yeah, man, Israel fix shit. Right? You niggas went right back and did what they was doing before.
And they put away the strange gods from among them.
For a moment. They put away the strange gods from among them for a moment, just to get that fire up off their ass.
And served the Lord, and his soul was grieved for the misery of Israel.
Because the Lord has compassion. Right? Heavenly Father is not just some angry, mean God that just wants to kill everybody. He has compassion on his children. Right? Just like your children, man. Right? Israelites raise their children just like everything you want your child to do, the Most High wants you to do. Right? So every time you see your child fuck up, you don't beat their ass every time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have mercy on them, man. Go ahead, boy. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know how you threaten your children, man. Right? And this is the Most High threatening y'all. Right? You must.
It says, then the children of Ammon were gathered together and encamped in Gilead, and the children of Israel assembled themselves together and encamped in Mizpah. And the people and princes of Gilead said one to another, what man is he that will begin to fight against the children of Ammon? He shall be head over all the inhabitants of Gilead.
Alright, this Amos chapter 8 verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
Yeah, and that's how the Most High gonna set y'all up. It's gonna be, hey, once Israel wants to hear the word, that's when it's gonna be a famine of it. That's when it ain't gonna be out here. The Most High cold, man. As soon as you niggas wanna come in and listen, ain't gonna be no prophesying. Like the Most High said he's gonna make our tongue clean to the roof of our mouth. We don't be saying shit to you niggas, man. We gonna be dumb. He said he gonna make us dumb, alright?
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26. And I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, and thou shalt be dumb, and shall not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, so he gonna make it where we ain't even gonna reprove you no more, man. Alright, niggas gonna in that day, man. Let's say a nigga come up on some court, it ain't like you gonna go into the scriptures and say, look, man, that's wrong. Man, fuck you, man. Ain't gonna say shit, man. Alright? And that time is coming, man. The family of the world. Esau moving, man. I don't know about other brothers' channels, right? But Esau fucks with the views. Alright? Sometimes the sound be distorted. Like, cause you know, brothers for the most part, you can make a video, you know how they say proofread something, you listen to it. Listen to your shit, make sure you ain't saying no crazy shit, maybe unbeknownst to yourself. But then all of a sudden you upload it and volumes going in and out and all this other shit. So the family of the word is coming, man. Right? Esau, this word is destroying Esau. Right? He's getting sick of us, man. Everything that he's doing, we revealing it, man. Through the spirit of Yahweh, shot. Like the scriptures say, how are the things that Esau shuts up. Alright? Through the spirit. Alright?
And the other week, that neutrality shit just got official. Yeah, he gonna start fucking with the internet. But I got a precept now. It's Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 2. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whether, and it shall come to pass, if thou say unto thee, whither shall we go forth, thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahweh, such as for death to death, such as for the sword to the sword, and such as for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. So yeah, you know, if brothers do run into some niggas in that day or whatever, it could be either that Ezekiel, or it could be this. Like, it's time for you to get judged. Just like that Proverbs, it said, I will laugh at your calamity. So yeah, the Lord will put the spirit on I can be laughing at it. Like, it's nothing I can do for you. You know, it's time for you to get judged now. This Amos chapter 8, verse 12. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the words of Yahweh and shall not find it. So yeah, man, it's gonna be too late. When that day comes, when y'all want to get right, it's gonna be too late. The word not gonna be given to y'all, because the doors of repentance will be closed. You know, I got one more piece. This second Ezra chapter 9 verse 11, and they that have loved my law, while they had yet liberty, and whereas yet the place of repentance was open unto them, understood not and despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. So yeah, man, you know, right now the doors of repentance is open, you know, and y'all don't understand that. Y'all don't understand this because y'all fools, so y'all despise it, you know. This y'all time to come into the fold, but y'all don't want to. So y'all gonna know it by death. Y'all gonna know it death by pain. You know, y'all got to learn the hard way.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Right, so, you know, after 2/3 get their judgment, then they're going to be ashamed, you know. They're going to have to get reincarnated into the kingdom, you know, and then they're going to be ashamed because they're going to know what they did in their past life, you know. Then they're going to know who the real prophets was. They're going to know who Yahweh was.
Now they going to know that. It's like what you said true, but even before that, then y'all going to know who the men of the Lord is. Right? Y'all going to know that. Through who's getting saved. Like, Wisdom of Solomon 5. Alright? That's the heathen nations don't say that. These are the men of the Lord. The brothers, even certain, you may have a stigma on you, alright? From the world, right? You may have a stigma on you. People may look at you a certain way. Right? Lord, that's going to be erased quick when they find out you're the men of the Lord. Right? You're going to have people among you witness you do a miracle. If the Lord put the Spirit on you, you're going to do that. Then you're going to know, alright? But what the brother says is true. Like, y'all gonna, hey, in the kingdom, they're gonna wake up with that shame, alright? And that's a terrible thing, man, alright? Because you're gonna, like the brother said, they're gonna know what they did in their past life. Imagine being a fucking faggot. And then you thinking about that shit in the kingdom, man. That shit terrible, man.
I got a precept real quick. The second Ezra, chapter 13. Alright, the second Ezra, chapter 13, verse 11. And they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burnt them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but dust of a smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. Yeah, because two-thirds of Israel and these nations, they it's gonna be a numerous multitude that don't get hit with them nuclear missiles, and it's World War III that's about to come. And this thing, I'm gonna keep going. It say, afterwards saw how the same man come down from the mountain and called unto him and other peaceable multitude. Right. And I was shocked to be on that mountain, that chariot, and it say, and there came much people unto him, whereof some were glad, and some were glad, some were sorry. Some of them were bound, and others some brought of them that were offered. When then was I sick through a great fear, and I waked and said. So yeah, it's gonna be some glad, talk about them, man, and some sorry, talk about 2/3. You know, some involved. So you have these other nations gonna be enslaved. You know, and this gonna be after the nuclear missiles come, after World War III. You know.
Second Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. God. So basically he's talking about many great mysteries shall be done to them in the latter time that dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, seek not glory, for such to be like to thee. So basically those that are set up in this time, man, that walk in great pride, this side, they're going to be like at the bottom, man. You know what I'm saying?
Those many mysteries, all right? Like when we started off with famine, pestilence, many miseries, man. All right? Many ways that the Lord will destroy you. I because you walk in great pride. Pride against y'all, boys, you know, shut. You gotta be prideful not to do this. You gotta be prideful for us to tell you that the Lord is on your ass, about to kill you. Alright, and you just keep doing what you want to do. Right? So you got caught against the Most High.
Kind of like you said, man. Like I said, those are those that accepted that criminal crown. Because what is Hebrews 11 tells? It says that faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen, man. So if you're prideful, you believe that you already have everything, man. If you're a prideful man, you believe that you know the answers to everything, man. So you can't have faith if you're prideful, man. They can't go hand in hand, man. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, man.
It's John, so like it's 1 John chapter 1, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world.
That's not of the Father. That's pride, lust, right? Everything that you want to obtain in this society, your belief in this society. That's not of the Most High. Most High don't want you to make it in America. If the Most High wanted the Israelites to make it in America, we would be running this bitch by now. We would be running America. Right? We already run it on a small scale. So if the Most High wanted you to prosper, you'd be prospering. If the Most High wanted us to prosper, we probably conquered the whole earth by now, bro. Right? But you're not going through that. So if that's what you want, all right, that's what you chasing after, that's not of the Most High. So that's how you know who in the spirit and not in the spirit, bro. All right? Niggas that's chasing after shit in this world. Or lust, all right? That ain't no wrong with dealing with no woman, right? But you know the niggas, they got that demon on them, man. You gotta have 15 bitches, you know, come on, man. Women is just a distraction, man. One of them is a fucking distraction.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 20, verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first last, for many be called, but few chosen. So, oh yeah, so yeah, man, we be last right now, and everybody else first, but tables will switch. Well, we'll be a part of it. We gonna be first, and everybody else gonna be last, you know. And it said many are called, but few are chosen. And that one that's chosen is the elect, you know.
That's the spirit, because that's somebody that's probably called right there. He Israelites, y'all, that's the truth. Why you keep working? Why you didn't inquire how you can do this?
This James chapter 1, verse 22. But ye be doers of the word.
Is this an apology out here?
And not.
Hey man, you goddamn women, man, you gonna get knocked out your fucking house. That's right. Got a fucking woman cop over there talking to shit like he a piece of shit, right?
Yes.
Niggas poor, man, he's down on his fucking luck.
Yes.
You gotta fucking have a woman mock him, man. Right? Bitches, man, you gonna get it, man. Right? Most times gonna fuck y'all up. Right? Men like that, and the men that you see laying on the street like that, them ones is gonna be raping your ass. Don't think it's gonna be don't think Chris Brown is coming to rape you. It's gonna be a nigga that been outside for 2 weeks. Right?
2
Let's
years,
see
dude.
Let's see how proper you bitches is then. Fuck y'all hoes. Especially the nigga woman, man. Over there mocking that man. And they love, and the Apostle McCoy had made a video about that, man. The nigga woman loves seeing the Israelite man down on his luck. They love seeing you like that. Alright? That's fucked up, man. With the damn devil, man. All these nigga cops, man. These pieces of shit, man. Scripture say anyone that's joined unto himself be thrust through. You niggas that's cops, you're joined into the government. That's a government job. So you're gonna be thrust through. Alright? If you don't know what being thrust through is, it's like in the ancient world we got a sword, you put it through a motherfucker. Meaning you will be killed. Alright?
This James chapter 1, verse 22. But ye be doers of the word, and not. Alright, so like this James chapter 1, verse 22. But ye be doers of the word, and not hearers only.
Yeah, like my man that just walked past. All right, that's a good scripture. All right, like my man that just walked past. He's a hearer, you Israelites, that's true. Nigga, get your ass up and do something. Get up and preach the word. Do something. You know what I'm saying?
Not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
See your own self. That nigga probably think he in the truth. He probably, I don't know if he knows his name. Let's say he knows his name. He probably prays to the name and all that. He deceiving himself. He think he, if that's the case, he think he in the truth. Or Hebrew Israelites, what they speak is truth. So I know this. So you know, no man, that ain't how it works, man. You gotta do the work. Right? So, you gotta do the work.
Can I say something? I mean, it just made me think about something. Like I did a video on that. Like I met a dude, and you know, I was by the Spirit told me to say, you know, ask him did he know he's an Israelite. Everybody know, they just ain't doing nothing about it.
That's why they say in the world, knowing is half the battle.
All right.
Right? You can know all you goddamn want.
All right.
It's faggots that probably know they Israelites.
Right.
Come on, man.
You know where that one scripture at? Where it's talking about they say what they do. They say I can't find it. I can't really paraphrase it, go like,
Kind of like you were saying, man, especially in that time, man, the nigga woman, man, she's gonna get put down, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said she's trying as a mire in the street, man. Because, like, basically, in this time, man, she's put up on high, man. And since the time she basically been back with the devil since the beginning, man. You know what I'm saying? She was that gift that technically destroyed our hearts, man. You know what I'm saying? She's one of those gifts because woman of this world is not a woman at all, man. That's why if you're in this truth, man, you need to seek the woman of spirit of wisdom. These women, man, they're humans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, in this world, you can't have more than one wife, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the Lord getting me crazy, man. If you were dealing with more than one women on that level, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be bugged the fuck out, man. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, they worship with their mouth, their heart is far from you, man. Especially these women, man, these deities, man, hung up with Esau and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They're like the second one under Esau in the power to destroy. And it's been like that. It's fucked up because Esau made it like that, but because of the weaker vessel.
Good.
Because of the weaker vessel, it's easy for them to fall into that shit like that. If you're an Israelite male, and you're under your woman, man, you're bitch made, man. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be under the weaker vessel like that, man. You should be subjected to you, man. You know what I'm saying? What is a woman? So a woman, by definition, the scriptures means a servant, man. You know what I'm saying? So she's out here trying to be a cop, man. How is she being a servant to anybody? She's being a servant, but she's trying to be a woman of this world. She's serving unto Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? To the devil, man. So you're an oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? She's in true subjection. She was a servant under that man. You know what I'm saying? But she was in the scripture. She know how to deal with a man like that that's down on his luck, man. You see? But hey, in that time, man, they're gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, you know what the author talking about the women and shit. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahweh. Right, so it's an order, man. You know, you got Yahweh Shai, man, and then woman. You know, so the woman is at the bottom for real. She's a weaker vessel. You know, the Most High made woman out of man. That's where you get one man from. You know.
Kind. Man, that's the thing is that if they were in order, man, they wouldn't be as bitter as they are, man. You know what I'm saying? Because for a man to really have love for his woman, you know what I'm saying? He would go to the Lord and pray for better things for him. You know what I'm saying? That's real love right there. You know what I'm saying? He can't be in the household because of the way that Esau set this shit up, man. That's why the scriptures say it's better to dwell in the corner of a rooftop than to be with a fucking crazy woman. You know what I'm saying? It says holding her is like holding a scorpion. You know what I'm saying? Who wants to deal with a scorpion all the damn time, man? And then they wonder why Jacob's bitter. Why he's probably out here because his woman at one time bugged him out, man, and got him out here on the curb, man. You see what I'm saying? But the Lord will deal with him because he can't return anybody anything carnal riches. You see what I'm saying? So the Lord will put him up on a higher standard before any of these people out here. You see what I'm saying? Because all he can do is return spiritual gifts, man. You see what I'm saying? So they didn't acknowledge that, man. You see what I'm saying? He's an Israelite man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but what does it say? It says, I saw servants upon the ground. I saw servants upon horses, and I saw princes of power upon the ground, man. You see what I'm saying? So now they got to deal with Esau, basically standing above them, talking shit to them. You see what I'm saying? And Nickel ain't right beside them, man. With that woman with the pictures, she gonna get fucked up, man. See what I'm saying?
I got a scripture, you know. It's like I can't brought that First Corinthians, you know. This order about to come back, you know. This order got to come back because we gonna be moving in the kingdom of heaven. But this Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. In that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Yeah, man. In that day, it's not gonna be no. Oh, you been talking to that bitch? No, that shit gonna be out the window, man. The order don't come back. It don't matter what the. It don't matter how many bitches you with. The bitch not gonna care, man. You know. Now we're 7 for completion. It could be 3 bitches, 7, 10, 100, whatever, man. You know, that's gonna be that order.
Yeah, because the reason it's gonna be like that is because they're gonna know that the Lord only dealing with men. You know, the Lord is only dealing with men. The Lord ain't dealing with women right now. All right, this Revelation chapter 21, verse 3.
That's the spirit.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. Right, so the tabernacle of the Most High is with men. You know, the Lord is dealing with men. You don't hear nothing about in the scriptures where the Lord gave women a vision and a woman got spiritual powers and things like that, man. Or a woman was out there prophesying and shit like that. It was men doing that, you know. The Lord dealing with men like he was back then. He's still doing that now.
I got a precept. Before you say that, let me add this, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, it's out of order, man, because you gotta understand that the spirit of truth is really angels, man. You see what I'm saying? There's an angel encamped around the men that get that spirit. You see what I'm saying? As the elder was saying in the main camp. You see what I'm saying? And that spirit of truth is those angels. So it's gonna be an order. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna dwell with women. You see what I'm saying? Because all the angels are male spirits. You see what I'm saying? So why would they dwell with women? You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand it's an order in this thing. It's not just in the physical realm. It's playing out in the spiritual realm too, man. And it manifests in the spiritual realm before it comes out here. But angels are always gonna be in order, man. So they're not gonna dwell with women. You see what I'm saying? Dwell with the men.
On earth as it is in heaven.
And on earth as it is in heaven. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? And you shouldn't take offense to that, man. You see what I'm saying? Now women argue so much that they'll even try to argue into going into war. You see what I'm saying? they're trying to get in a debate with men about why they should be allowed to go fight and get blown up over there with Ishmael, man. That's how much they'll argue with you, man.
And I remember like a couple of years ago when that show Drake and Josh was on. It was this one episode. It was like the woman against the man, like can women do this better than men? All that bullshit, you know. Just basically trying to be at war. But I gotta piece into what Aqua said. This is Ezekiel chapter 34, verse 31. And ye my flock of my pasture are men, and I am your God, saith the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, back to what you were saying. Most High is only dealing with men. It don't matter if a bitch so-called believes in the truth or whatever. The Most High is still dealing with men, you know? It's just man, period, point blank. It's simple, you know? That's just so explainable. It's not even no need to break it down, you know? I'm gonna read it back. This Ezekiel 34, verse 31. And ye, my flock of my pasture are men, and I am your God, saith the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, man, Most High is only dealing with the men of Israel, not, you know, and that's gonna be the new order in the kingdom of heaven. You know, and that's gonna be the only order after that forever and ever, you know. It's not gonna end.
Women, man, they'll accept anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll accept anybody. And especially in this world, you can't dwell with a woman that in this world, man. You can't dwell with a woman in this world. The reason why is there's a lot of reasons, but you gotta think about it even from just this world's perspective, man. When a woman lays down with a man and she gets that seed inside of her, man, that man's his DNA is inside of her for basically the rest of her life, man. She been with all types of men from different nations, man. From Edomites, fucking Moabites, all types of shit, man. She got all types of fucking demons in her, man. I used to dwell with her. She half Buddhist, half fucking I don't even know, Islam, all types of shit, man. You see what I'm saying? So you can't, it doesn't work that way, man. You see what I'm saying? It works with the men, you see what I'm saying? And even of our men, half of them, most of them are bitches, man. You see what I'm saying? takes a real man to actually come out here and do this. So even amongst the men, only a few men are gonna do it. So how much more the women, man?
Yeah, then on top of that, even on this side, the Most High is dealing with the Edomites, you know, the rock of those are men, that's not, you know, it's not no woman that the Edomite he dealing with the man of the Edomites, you know.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Alright, come. This second Ezra chapter 6, verse 9. It say, no, I'm gonna start at verse 7.
So here,
It say,
let you speak.
this second Ezra chapter 6, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the verse and the beginning of it that follows? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. And for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So yeah, man, you know, that word, we go back to that Greek word eon, talk about age, you know. You got your three worlds. You got the Greek word oikomet, the actual earth. You got the other Greek word cosmos, means the arrangement, you know, a certain class of people, you know, and you got the word age that Esau, the so-called white man, the Edomite, the Hebrew Edomites ruling, man, you know. But after this age, this gonna be the ancient world, and then the new age gonna be so-called Negros, Latinos, Native Americans ruling, the Hebrew Israelites, you know. And that age will last forever and ever.
Technically, this shit ain't even gonna be the ancient world, man. It says this is gonna be like a dream, man. This shit ain't never gonna happen, man. You see what I'm saying?
You know, the elect is gonna remember this world,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Gonna remember this shit.
Nah, we don't remember it, though. Yeah, this shit is gonna be nothing in comparison to what's coming up next, man.
You know, that scripture you read, that was basically talking about, you know, the Lord using us to bring Esau a lot of power, man. You know, and that's what we're gonna do. You know, Esau, the Lord not gonna let Esau rule because he already crossed the line, you know. So the Lord not about to let this wicked nigga fulfill his new world order plan, you know. As soon as that chip go out, you know, and all the elect be sealed, then the Most High gonna bring Esau out of power. All right, this Psalms.
It's Job 20 and 24. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed on the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite before the moment.
So like, can you read that over again?
Job 20 and 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite before the moment.
Right, that word triumph basically means, you know, victory, you know. It said the triumph of the wicked is short. So your victory is short, man. That remind me of that scripture, that Revelations 12 and 12. I'm about to get it real quick. This Revelations chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right, so you know, pig, man, that's what he is, because he unclean. You know? He's the biggest hypocrite, man. He make laws telling us what not to do, but he break the damn laws, you know. It's like he tell us not to steal, man. He make a law on not stealing, man. He'll get on Jake ass and sentence him 12 years or 24 years to life for robbing the bank because Jake out on his ass to get poor, man. But what Esau do? He steal from these other nations. He stole from Israel. He stole our culture. He stole our natural resources from our land. He stole our land, period. You know, that's a hypocrite. You know?
In Psalm chapter 55 and verse 20, he hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him, but he broke his covenant. But he had broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords.
Right, that's what he did with Gad, man. You know, when he came over here, you know, he talked that little, his words were smooth as butter, man. Deals, you know, he made what is it called, you know, back then when you treaties. Yeah, treaties, you know, he made all these different types of treaties, and then he went back and broke every single one of them, man. Slaughtered all our people, passed diseases to our people, man, that they brought over there with they filthy ass, man. You know, measles, mumps, all chicken pox, you know, all types of pestilence and shit, man. Killed our people, man, then took our land. And then made it to a fucking holiday, man. You know, and then now niggas honor Christopher Columbus, you know, Cristobal Colombo, or whatever the nigga name is.
No, keep going.
Oh yeah, Salah. Right. You know, Cristobal Colombo, and made that shit a holiday, man. Now Jake sitting up here eating big ass turkeys, fat ass hams, pork and shit going off, celebrating the slaughter of our people, man. You know? All because Esau, he broke the law, man. He broke his promise. Speaking those smooth words, man. As he do today, man. That's how he get Jake today. And that's how he gonna get Jake to take the chip. Speaking those smooth ass words, man. Or the chip can help you cure cancer if you got cancer, man. The chip can help you get off welfare, man. You won't have to worry about paying bills ever again, man. You can pay your bills straight from off the chip. All you gotta do is do that. You know, you ain't never gotta starve again. Live on all that. That's how Esau started off. He started off with the doctor. He took the scriptures and defiled it, man. And then he made his own doctrine. All these religions, and then got Jake hit, and then, you know, like the Ak brought out earlier in the video, you know, John 8:44, man, you are the father of the devil, man. And that's what they do. They follow what they father, Esau, they daddy Esau. You know? They love Esau.
Who the fuck else, man? You don't see a motherfucking Moabite, motherfucking Asian Jesus around here, man. You don't see an Israelite Jesus, man. You gotta have some real serious pride, man, to take a picture of our Lord, Yahweh Shai, man, and turn it into yourself, man. Especially if you're gonna be a leprous dog, man, and do that to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be real prideful to do some shit like that. That's the most deceitful thing they did to our people, man. You see what I'm saying? They got Jake, this why it says, First Maccabees, man. I think it's 1 in like 11 or 13 around there, man. That we went to the king and like got letters to go set up basically temples and shit after the heathens, man. Because basically we were afraid of that nigga, man. But now it's coming to the point where we don't have to deal with that anymore, man. Now it's coming to the point where everybody knows who Esau is. You know what I'm saying? And soon he's coming down, man. No more fucking leprous dog and Howard Shai, man. You see what I'm saying? Close off.
Get close to scripture.
All right,
Come on, brother, you see me up here filming?
Oh yeah, Salaki, and I was at one of the hockey halls.
Try to do that shit on purpose.
And we was watching a movie called Apocalypto, and it was basically, I'm gonna get to the point. It was 3 Gadites, and they all stared at the Edomites on their boats coming to over here. Then one of the Gadites took flight, you know, because he already knew that was all enough bullshit he was already in. But
Alright, this Psalms chapter 58, start at verse 1. Do ye indeed speak righteousness, O congregation? Do ye judge uprightly, O ye sons of men? Yea, in heart ye work wickedness, and weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Right, that's talking about Esau, man. This nigga work wickedness day and night, man. You go to sleep. This nigga don't go to sleep. This nigga don't go to sleep, man. You know, all he do is stay up late thinking about how he can oppress Jake, how he can make more money off Jake, how he can make his plans succeed more better. You know, how he can take away from other nations. This nigga working iniquity day and night, man. Verse 3, it says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking love. Right, man. As soon as Esau was born, man, this nigga was wicked. You know, back in the time with the story of Jacob and Esau. As soon as that nigga was born, he was wicked, man. He wasn't born like everybody else, man. This nigga was born estranged. You know, he was weird. Something was off about him, man. You know, and then this nigga was spiritually discerned, man. He was like nobody else, man. That's why they described him, man. They didn't describe Jacob, they described Esau, man. He was red and hairy all over like a garment, man. You know, and you estranged from the womb. Esau, every fucking Edomite that's born is wicked, man. I don't care if he's 6 months, 3 years old. You know, she wicked. If she an Edomite, she wicked, man. You know, and at the end of the day, every damn so-called white person is wicked, man. And they all go into slavery, man. That's their judgment. All right, they gonna get their judgment for being wicked. All right, it said they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the death adder that stoppeth her ears. Right, man. You know, come. Right, you go close on Obadiah.
Oh, no, I'm already in Obadiah.
All right. Yeah. You know, this nigga Esau is a serpent, man. Because it's talking about that Salaki. I'm gonna read that over again. It says the poison is like the poison of a serpent. You know, because Esau is described as a serpent, man. You know, he's living behind you and bite you, man. You know, his doctrine is poison. That's why Jake is poison, man. That's why Jake's bugged out, man, because he filled up with that Babylon juice, man.
Oh, all right. This is Obadiah chapter 1, verse 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. So yeah, ain't no more Edomites after 1,000 years of slavery. It's over. No more John Cena looking niggas. No more. You know, it's gonna be over, man. You know, and you know, you Edomites, you so-called white people, and the rest of you nations, y'all go into slavery, and 2/3 y'all getting destroyed. You know, because the Lord said it. All right, but with that, we gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth, you know. So Masala here, enjoy. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom.
About the ball.
All right, time to go.
Man, she.
You guys ain't fucking with her?
Oh, it's still going.